Your meeting today is a real welcome break. You're always welcome to Fiji. Your meeting is uniquely placed in our regional effort for peace, progress, and prosperity. Before I anchor my remarks on your event, let me preamble it by mentioning some issues that paint the emerging reality of our region. We all know, no one needs to, we don't need anybody to tell us this. The Pacific is a very different place now compared to 2 decades ago. We're facing existential security threats, whether it be the climate crisis, epidemic, terrorism, transnational organized crime, or challenges such as labor mobility, economic fragility, retreat of democracy with competing geopolitical interests superimposed over all those. Today's security, as noted by the Boe Declaration, is a mixed bundle: military, transnational organized crime, human security, economics, health, land, housing, drugs, law and order, and the climate crisis. Without individual relative isolation and smallness, these challenges are insurmountable. Or might I say, they seem insurmountable. Our hope of overcoming them is in the collective efforts we make. Nothing must come between us, not even economic interests or the rising seas. A combined Pacific voice rings very loud and echoes afar. Our unity is our dignity and our strength. Secretaries of Prime Ministers and Presidents' offices, I've had the privilege of serving in the political leadership on various occasions over the last 3 decades in Fiji. During that time, I also had the opportunity to be served by different secretaries to the Prime Minister's office. The past 38 years has seen rapid changes at the local and the international fronts. Many of the events we have come through have really jolted our systems, questioned some of our long-held beliefs, and challenged the way we do business. Those before us had the luxury of trial and error, of testing and piloting ideas. We have the benefit of doubt as they transitioned our region. Today, our societies are less forgiving in the best of times, as their demand for rights, transparency, accountability are ruthlessly pursued. Freedom and rights, though fashionable, are uncompromisingly demanding on us and on you. We are less forgiving and intolerant of slowness and missed chances, for they impact real life, their lives. We carry the weight of these experiences with a profound sense of duty. The lessons we have learned are not just for us. They're meant to be shared. You are here to share with each other your experiences of what works, what doesn't, and why. Providing a steady hand and guiding voice drawn from years of shaping and reshaping through new knowledges and tests. Your sharing of experiences and knowledge is invaluable for your individual leaders, governments, and the region. At the engine room of government, your group can help steer and uphold our desire for unity and solidarity as a region. As we navigate the uncertainties before us, we must capitalize those lessons to shape and refine our next steps. Your group can demonstrate these by leading with the same dedication, the same selflessness your predecessors invested during their time in your role of today. These are the basis upon which the very spirit of intentions of the 2050 strategy for our Blue Pacific continent was formulated. As secretaries to prime ministers and secretaries to presidents, the burden of responsibility for the nation is at the center of your space. We trust in your faithful advice and support. Being a secretary is more than just a job. It is a calling. It is both professional and personal. The demand on your time and your wherewithal is total. And people and your leaders expect nothing less. The global rule-based order is under immense strain. Your role in tracking and projecting trends and patterns of development is key to positioning our region in the future. We embrace multilateralism and the principles of collective action. In Honiara in September, Pacific leaders have spoken with clarity and authority by declaring our home, the Blue Pacific continent, as an ocean of peace. By that declaration, we bring it together with the Border Declaration with its combined multiple effects for the benefit of our region. The world knows that we, the Pacifica people, mean business, and it starts here with us. The Ocean Peace Declaration reflects each of us and collectively us as a region. You'll be pleased to know that in my address to the United Nations General Assembly, I mentioned it emphatically. And we got great support from our Melanesian brothers, particularly the delegation from the Solomons, when I mentioned that we concluded the negotiations for the declaration and signed the declaration in Honiara when we met there. And a few hours later, Trump announced his plan, and now we're seeing it coming into effect. We saw some images of people taking off their yellow ribbons, replacing them with national flags, as the hostages have come home. So they're hearing us. We're sending the message out, and they're listening. The Pacific as an ocean of peace creates the opportunity for our unique culture and people to declare our homes, our waters, our food sources, livelihood, development, and aspirations free of coercion. It demands a certain standard of behavior, one that embraces the principles enshrined in the UN Charter. The 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent is integral to the new way of thinking that is needed for our region. While the region is transitioning from cooperation to integration, we do so within the time-tested frame of the Pacific Way. Dialogue, unity, faith, and trust are integral. Inherent in these is our agility as a region. These two are founding tenets of our Pacific regionalism. The region is adapting. Today, our cultural, economic, and security spaces are overlapping. Our relative smallness and isolation, needs and challenges push us to the edge. Here I recall Fiji's foreign policy stance of family-first Pacific regionalism, where constructive engagement is the key. We advance tolerance and respect for one another. We must be prepared to say and do what is right, not necessarily what is popular. The Ocean of Peace shows the world our regional personality. The Forum family is called upon to live by the values reflecting peace. We are the demonstration of the principles that we advocate, and the Pacific Way is the platform on which we stand. Our silence must never be misread for emptiness or weakness. Through the Ocean of Peace, we demand respect as a people and as a region. While we might be small, our determination and faith in God, the God that we serve, is the very source of our being and our resolve. Your role as Secretary is fundamental. You are the principal advisor to the head of government. You are managers and administrators. You coordinate the government's policy formulation and delivery and development partner support through established mechanisms. You are the engine rooms of government in facilitating processes, providing handrails where coordination and cooperative work is undertaken across the government system and the law. You ensure the policies in all sectors are aligned, they're mutually supportive, and address real issues that affect the people's quality of life. You serve prime ministers and presidents as head of government and as person. You look after their security and their welfare. Secretary, distinguished guests, we have come to this point in our history because of our discernment of our reality and the future that awaits us, of the criticalness of our service to our people, the dignity we so deserve, and our place and role in the world. Your group's role is key in all this. I wish you robust discussions and meaningful outcomes for the sake of our region. May your stay, however short, be rewarding and memorable. Enjoy your stay in Cuba and Fiji. Navaleu.